a.k.a. the creative factory in the most powerful city in the world, Washington, D.C. Find us at onelovemassive.com. We are located across the street from the world historic Howard Theater. I am Marcus Bradley Dunman, the Pasteurized Chef. This show is all about food, arts, politics, and getting drunk. We do not apologize for our actions once the show starts. We go where it takes us. So let the game of fuckery begin.
Damn, y'all. You gotta go back to the liquor store.
What's up, trick bitches? How's everybody doing? Welcome to the DC as Fuck Show. We're a drinking show with a podcast problem. Like you said, and like I said, we're live from the One Live Massive Studio, Creative Factory.
Hide your Bibles.
How you know I was going to talk about dildo and Bibles today?
That's why I said hide your Bibles.
I'm an atheist. Fuck the Bibles. I'm the Pasteurized Chef, Marcus Bradley Donovan. You can find the show. Yeah, no shit, right? You can find the show on Instagram. It's DC as Fuck. Show minus the U somewhere in there. We have a special show today. Obviously, to my left is my new bartender, who apparently was dead a few months ago. And she's the only bitch who finds this funny. So Tracy Marshall, welcome back.
Hey.
She has risen.
She has risen from Northwest. So yeah, Tracy called me out of the blue one day after I thought she was fucking gone for 4 months. It's like, hey, back. How you doing? I'm like, oh, hi. Who the fuck are you? Where the fuck you been?
Cuss me out for the rest of the day. And
yeah, I was like, you can't fucking just pop up and show up. I'm like, hey, I'm back. I'm normal. Fuck you.
Not dead.
So we get drunk. So anyway, let's move this forward. Welcome to the Game of Fuckery. And the original Game of Fuckery is back. We got Boo and Tracy on together. So,
hey.
What's up, y'all?
You are.
I am Crushing Boo Dixon. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Crushing Boo.
And I am Kid Cannibbal, currently representing the Voyager Club DC.
Not Voyager.
No, not a Voyager. Voyager Club DC. You can find us online at VoyagerClubDC.com or at Voyager Club DC Instagram. And also, of course, Cannibbal Music.
So today's going to be fun. This is we're going to be giving away some free things and some fun things. A couple edibles, I believe. That's what we're giving away today?
Yeah, there's an eighth of Master Kush and 4 edibles.
Bring back your Bible.
And I will say, if I was a smoker, you guys wouldn't be getting shit. But since I don't smoke or
yeah, this would have just been a payola drop otherwise.
I kind of well, goddamn. So today we have a new setup in the room, so we actually have a full packed room. We got Jason Santos out in the living room, kind of like making sure everything goes well. Jason, don't forget to get your jack. We have Nick behind.
No, I think he got that already.
No, I know I told him to. Told him to, right?
Okay.
You know, baby's in the corner, and you are more in the corner, and I like this.
You are more in the corner than ever before.
You are really more in the corner.
I'm more in the corner because I want to give you guys space. How about that?
I love that because
I'm a big dude. I take up a lot of space.
I actually feel good with this new setup. Like I can push you guys.
So what I like about the setup, exactly.
You know what
That's what I like about the setup.
I like the bar setup. Like we have a bar now.
I like the bar setup because Tracy's at the bar and she can slap you up the back of your head.
I'm a big fan.
I said slap you up your back of your head.
Is there a bar cam?
Yeah,
there's a bar cam.
Yeah,
I love it.
Everybody has a camera but me.
Who has?
You don't need a camera.
Yeah.
You're like Charlie.
You're
man.
like God.
No, I have
like
a face for
voice.
radio, so that's one of the reasons
You're like
why
God, and we just hear you.
I am God.
See, you need to do the Price is Right voice. Price is Right.
Price is Right.
I am.
Come on down. Come on, that voice.
Well, yeah, that
good.
guy.
Yeah, you gotta do it a little bit more.
I gotta get all. See, here's the thing.
So when we do the intro, it's gonna be.
I don't have enough at 5K, so
Try.
that's the problem.
Try. Just practice.
I hope.
It's really from
Just
here.
practice.
But what did he? No, tell me what did he say exactly?
No,
Because
you
I
had it.
Just say no.
didn't
Come
grow
on
up in
down.
that. I'm not that old, so I didn't grow up in that era. So
It's
tell me what
still
he said
fucking
exactly.
on.
Come
Show
on
us
down.
I'm
You're our
saying.
next
No,
contestant.
I'm saying do the DC as Fuck show. Like on today's show,
On today's show, as what?
the Pasteurized Chef. I don't know.
On
Fucking
today's
make something
show,
up.
we have the Pasteurized Chef. We also have Voyager Club, right?
Yeah.
See
Voyager Club
good
and Crushing Boo, and your special bartender today, Tracy.
See, your voice gets light. You need to be heavy.
Like this,
Yes.
the whole time.
Like
It's got to come from down here.
Don't be a power bottom.
Why
Be a
gotta be
power
You gotta say
top.
it with you gotta say it with your chest, even if it's quiet.
So
you gotta come.
die
You
for
gotta,
it.
Marcus,
you gotta
the
die for it.
Pasteurized Chef,
Yes, do it slow and low,
Do it like you
slow and low.
like the Beastie Boys.
That is the tempo.
Boom.
He's better at it. I'm not that good.
I'm not gonna lie. I'd be smooth. Like shit.
Yeah,
See, I ain't got there yet.
Hold on. Before we get going,
I need a couple more Jack Daniels to get there.
well, we can make that happen. Before we get going, I want to talk about Caroline Phillips's Cannabis Festival.
Yeah.
I think this is the first time I got it right off. It's,
because
Cypress
I put
Hill,
the flyer on the table.
Cypress Hill and the backyard.
The backyard.
The backyard.
You're from DC.
The third annual
Okay.
National Cannabis
That's
Festival.
Yeah. By the way, you're from DC. I'm only saying this because you said the. Only people from DC say the before the name of a title of a club or something. The Love.
The love.
that is so very true.
The H2O.
Well, no, because there was a point in time though where every club had a the before it. You had the Vault, you had the 930 Club, the Bayou.
Yeah,
No, but it's 930 Club. It's
You
not
know,
the
the Edge.
930.
Yeah, but it was the ninth. Where do you
Was
go?
it?
When
The
the 930
Edge.
club.
I mean, there was a whole lot. The was a thing back in the day, and now people are kind of like. What's weird now is people throw S's on the end of shit. Like my pet peeve is when people call nations. Like it was never nations.
It was always
They
nation.
had the
I'm
name.
not gonna lie, I
It's
do
a
that with
plural
Marvin a lot.
word.
They had they do the same thing with Marvin. Yeah, they do the same with Marvin.
Marvin's?
Yeah,
It's Marvin.
Oh yeah, people
Marvin.
can't help.
Marvin.
They throw that S on the end
Yeah,
like it's
yeah.
a franchise or something.
No, but nations
That's a
is
good point.
But nations is a plural word. That's
Nation.
The fuck.
But it's
Nation.
just, but it's just
Nation.
called Nation.
But it's
We're
a
going to
plural
Nation.
word.
We're going to party at Nation.
That is a plural word. Why do you need to add an S?
I don't understand
Okay,
it either, man.
that's the point.
I
That's
didn't
so-
realize.
I get that. I get that. But I'm just saying.
No, we get that as well.
It's just like another layer.
Can we do this?
I've literally
Another
yelled
player?
at people online for it. That's how petty I am.
Yeah, I
You're
was gonna
that
say,
guy.
That's how petty I am, bro.
All right.
I'm like,
We also have two side pieces, which I don't know their names, so they're just side pieces because that's where side
hey,
pieces belong.
You
ladies.
can't see the side pieces.
And you won't see the side pieces, but I am.
No. You know, ladies, what are your names?
Can I have a?
No microphone.
No.
Nope, they're just side pieces.
They got drinks and I don't.
Oh,
I am really in the corner. No, I'm good.
no, you said you want a jack.
You drank yours. You knew I didn't have one before.
I haven't drank mine.
Oh my goodness.
Here's one.
These
Let's
people.
pre-green. We gotta get this game going. So I will say today's show is sponsored by Chocolate Evans and Grindstone Universal and
Crushing Apparel.
Voyager Club DC.
There we go. A website.
VoyagerClubDC.com.
Website.
Etsy /crushingapparel.com.
Slow down. What?
Yeah, that was kind of.
Sorry. Etsy /
No, say it like we talked about before.
The
Oh, yeah, sorry.
The slow and low shit.
Etsy /crushingapparel.com.
Oh man,
I
I gotta
think-
order
hold on.
something now. I gotta order something.
Hold on.
I
That boy got.
I
You know what? I gotta rewind. I even messed that up. Etsy.com /crushing apparel.
All right, so
He
we
got the gift.
we just found our voice. So you're gonna do the voiceover for the show.
I'm shy,
That
guys.
is
I'm
God.
sorry.
So here's what's gonna happen. Next week we're gonna shoot a.
Morgan Freeman ain't got shit on him.
We're gonna redo that intro that I just
Take half
did.
of his money.
No shit, I take a fucking penny of his money.
I'll take a third of his money.
So we're gonna redo the shoot of the intro, and it's your voice that's going on there.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Let's do cheers before we do our safety words.
Cheers. Welcome, ladies.
Tracy,
/ side
welcome
piece.
back. Thank you.
Cheers.
Everybody, let's have a fun show.
Cheers.
Good to
Side
see you,
pieces.
Trace.
I was rude to you.
I miss
I
you,
apologize.
girl.
Thank you.
I'll miss you.
Well, wait,
Thank you.
wait not to be dead. Yeah.
Oh my God. This is her first day back.
I've been with her for 3 weeks, talking shit to her.
Oh, okay. That's different.
Tis true.
I hate Jack Daniels, by the way. Jason, you're welcome.
You bought it.
America.
All right.
Yeah, that
Oh,
sounds.
can I have one of them there cervezas?
I think I need one too. I need to chase that with.
Yeah.
Is that?
I didn't even know we
That's
had
not the
beer.
highlight.
I thought that was
That is the
ginger
highlight.
ale.
That's all you got. That's all you
I
got.
haven't
Here
had
we
a
go.
High Life in a can in quite some time.
All right, here we go.
Oh, and it's
So we're gonna do our safety word of the week. So what the safety word is? We didn't have the safety word last time you were here. Safety word is what we have when I get out of hand or you get out of hand.
More like you.
Fair enough. So baby in the corner, start.
Jay.
Jay.
Because I want one. Jay.
Okay. Nikki.
I'm gonna go with.
Hold up. Wait, talk.
Get to
guys.
your microphone, man.
I don't really know, man.
We do this every week.
Yeah.
You know it comes every week.
No,
Man,
it comes.
I don't live my life with safe words.
Living on the edge.
See, he's one of those voyeurs.
Dude, quiet storm over there in the corner. Dude. I like that. I like that.
We'll go with.
I mean, he's not gonna get out of
He's like,
hand.
don't tell me how to live my life.
Oh no, shit.
I don't know.
No
man.
pressure on you, bro. I'll just stare at you.
I don't know, man.
We're gonna call you Brown.
That's your safe word. I don't know, man.
I don't know, man.
No,
That's my
like
safe
it's a
word.
word.
No, we got abbreviated. Then.
It's one
It's
word.
abbreviated. It's abbreviated.
I just say like all like slumped together.
Oh,
I don't
no.
know, man.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
That counts.
Tracy, do you have a safe
Like a
word?
Safe word. Safe word. Did I have a safe word?
Oh.
No, I didn't.
I don't
No,
recall
come
you
up-
ever
come up-
having a safe word.
No, you never have. But come up with one right now.
Stop.
Okay.
Well, there you go.
Stop.
Kid
You gotta say it just like that. though.
Cannibal? Kid Cannibal?
Rutabaga.
All right.
Classic. I like
Rutabaga.
it. I like it.
Boo?
You know what? Mine is this week is gonna be tambourine.
Wasn't it tambourine before?
No, it was
Nah.
it was Kazakhstan, and then I don't remember what it was last time. I got too high.
That fucking makes sense. Mine is going to be backyard.
Backyard.
So I can't say the backyard. So I want to start off. I want to go on a little bit of. You okay over there?
Yeah, it was like a net. Just like,
Oh yeah, it's been
Did
flying
you
around.
take a shower today?
no, I did. It's just
He's looking
coming
like
over.
looking
I have
like
soda,
looking,
so
looking
it's
like
coming
pig
over
pen
here.
over there.
I did just walk through my first swarm of gnats the other day.
Oh,
and
that's a
I
good
felt
sign.
like
It's
I felt like
spring.
Kevin Hart, dude. I straight up had like
Oh my god!
for like a second. I just wasn't fucking. It's February. I wasn't prepared to walk through a swarm of gnats. You know, one got
That was
behind.
the
Even
first
when you're
time?
prepared for
One got behind you, one got in front of you.
They usually don't. Not like first time ever, but
Okay,
like
but-
first time this year. You know?
Oh,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Like
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
you don't usually see them shits until
Springtime.
spring, right?
Yeah, that's
What,
true.
that 170-degree day
That
we had.
170-degree day, I took my kids to the park and
Little
almost got,
tease.
That one little puddle.
got
Little
crushed.
tease.
By,
That one little puddle that happened to be
very-
a mile away.
it's very disarming. I didn't see it until I was like right up on it. It was
Damn.
fucked up, man. I wasn't ready.
Or we're not. All right, so let's get into it. I want to start with this whole fucking shooting in Florida. It's actually been a good thing and a bad thing all the same. Obviously, it's bad because motherfuckers died. 17 people died. And I don't really want to talk about this because everybody and their fucking mother is talking about this shit. And it's kind of fucking annoying. But what I do want to talk about is conspiracy theories. And I'm going to say
Say that again.
conspiracy theories.
Conspiracy theories.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Or conspiracy theorists.
Theories, all of them the same. And I would say about myself, like many, many years ago, I did a lot of acid, and I also fucking thought that the fucking world was run by one government. I had the whole theory, and I probably kind of still had this theory. Like, we've all seen X-Files, yes?
Yes.
We had the smoky, dark room and the back room and shit.
I mean, you're still probably half right.
I feel like every time there's a new president, they take this guy into the smoky room. Hey, brown boy. It's my
Seriously?
safe word. So I think they take any new president into the back room in the smoky dark room, and they show him the Kennedy assassination from a totally different view that none of us have ever seen it from, and be like, we own you, so this is the way it's gonna go. So that being said, I mean, so I do think this world is kind of fucked up, and there are things that, like people get elected for a reason, and it is what it is. But that being said, when it comes to like these actors or these crisis actors and all this other shit, the right and the NRA fucking just threw their hands up and fucking crushed all these little kids and tried to just say how they were crisis.
Tried to crush.
But here's the thing. Like we were saying earlier in our pre-chef, it's like they're trying to say that these are crisis actors and they're creating up all these like fake and false like words and stuff. But these are words they created because everything they do. And like it's the same fucking talking points nonstop. Like it's almost like my thing about the right, and I always say this, like the left is progressive. Progressive means you're moving forward. You're moving
I don't
forward and you're doing
understand.
things.
I don't understand why conservative people
They're always on
try
the
to
defense. Always.
fucking liberal.
Always
like
on the
that's
defense
actually
guy.
like that's supposed to be an offensive term. Like
No.
for me, yeah. Like you call me a liberal if you want. I prefer the term progressive because
Or a human being.
I believe in forward thinking for the betterment of not just myself but everybody around us.
I mean, most
and I guess
conservatives.
conservatism is the opposite. If conservatism is the opposite of that, then
Well, yeah,
I don't
conservative
wanna-
is
I thought
keeping things the
conservative.
same.
I thought being conservative.
Yeah.
No change.
yeah,
no change. But it's change.
Yeah.
This country
So
doesn't need no
stagnation.
We need no. We don't
Well,
need no
so
change.
to stagnate.
to play the devil's advocate, since I'm in no way, shape, or form on that side, but they would say, their whole slogan to keep America great again,
I thought being conservative was to have
which
sex
is
the
obviously
same
a
way.
fucking joke.
It never ceases to make
Okay.
me laugh and make me want to punch somebody at the same time when I hear
What?
that term.
I thought being a conservative was to have sex the same exact way every time.
Missionary.
Missionary.
Hold on,
missionary
hold on.
values. No.
Being honest with you.
Because I bet you,
Stop,
true
stop,
conservatives
They're the
do it
freakiest-
doggy style.
Hold up. That you interrupted us for that bad joke.
Yeah,
That's the
I
shitty
did.
bad joke you tried 3 times to get in.
Because you, first of
Yeah,
all,
give him a fucking shot. Give him a fucking shot. That wasn't even a good fucking joke. That was a shitty joke. You
I
couldn't
was
even-
so busy rambling, I didn't even
She
hear
did.
it.
I heard
we
it.
were totally having a real conversation over here, and he just derailed it.
Give him
Thanks.
a fucking. Get the fuck out
Thanks,
of here.
baby.
All right. So no,
Oh,
but
God.
this is the thing I always say, and I always found like most conservatives are obviously white people, and they fucking want to keep the things the way they were because they don't like change because they own this country and ran this country the way they want to. You know, when they first came over, fucking, you know,
better than Canadian Miss.
fuck off.
No, I'm gonna co-sign on that.
Yeah, you know what? I hate all of you. Until you guys start buying the booze here, I'm gonna buy what I want.
That's not in my contract.
You have none.
Exactly.
But that's what I'm saying. Go back to conservatism. It's like I always feel like they're on the defense and they're always like defending, or you're always taking something away from me, or fucking.
They're master projectionists.
Oh, yes.
Master projectionists.
They always
They will
change-
totally do some whack shit.
But
and
what about
then
that person? What about this person? What about that person?
The
Like,
masters
no,
of whataboutism. And I'm not
Yes.
saying that like
Whataboutism.
And look, I'm not saying that, you know, Democrats are the shining beacon of decency.
By no fucking
whatever,
means.
you know what I mean?
But they like brown people, gay
Democrats,
people.
Democrats
But
are
they-
basically Republicans now. Moderate Republicans like 10 years ago.
That's true.
Like 15 years
That is
ago.
very true.
I would go 15 to 20.
15 to 20.
But we
Like when
have-
I was like,
By the
young.
way, we do have some Democrats actually turning down corporate money completely. Like Cory Booker is one of them. I forgot.
Cory Booker's turning shit down?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I mean, to be-
Exactly.
to be
I was
Wait,
surprised.
if the
I'm
Democrats
a little
ever found their
skeptical,
spine,
but
it would be
I'm happy
amazing.
to hear that though.
Look, at the risk of opening a fucking can of worms, I would have no problem at all if over like between now and election in November, we just fucking lean hard on transparency and who's giving who money.
Absolutely.
We have to.
Who's
We have to lean on that.
giving who money.
And
Because
that's-
this shit fucking matters now.
It's going to take
more
4
than
years
ever.
to clean all
No,
this
here's
shit
the
up.
thing.
Oh God, yeah.
Here's
yeah.
the thing. They're trashing these kids,
yeah.
but these kids are fucking like, fuck you.
These kids are gangsters.
But do you know why they're gangsters? They study, you know why they know so much about fucking gun rights? They've been debating this for the past like year or two.
Yeah,
Like, this
because they
school's-
knew about this kid
I mean, you
already.
don't
No,
understand.
they've been doing
Like,
this,
how
studying
do
this
we
in
stop
school.
this from happening?
I mean,
They were toddlers. They were toddlers when Columbine happened.
Yeah, they were.
So this is all that they've known.
But they
Like,
actually-
this
been
is
debating
something that
this.
they has been like, they've been doing. You know, for the first time, I got kids, and for the first time, I legit had to ask my son about practicing lockout drills.
Yeah, all right. But you,
And
as a parent, tell us this shit. Now.
My son is 7. He's in first grade.
Did you
and
get that letter too?
Goes PG County Public Schools. Probably not, because PG County Public Schools.
Here's a shot to PG County schools. Hey,
No, let's not.
One of the greatest school systems in
But
the world.
yeah, I was talking to my son, and I was like, you know, do you guys do lockdown drills? And he's like, yeah, Daddy. You know, we all have to get to like, you know, one side of the room, and you know, we cover all the windows and cover all the doors. And this is a 7-year-old.
who has fucking time for that?
This is a 7. You know what I mean? And then my daughter goes to a school that, you know, we have to, you know, you got to punch in a code just to get in the building.
See, that's what's up.
You
So
know,
it's more like a fortress
and-
in a jail.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, if you're a parent,
is it
you
a
have access.
nice jail?
Well, you know, if you
It
just
is. It's quite lovely.
if you just
And-
gave all the teachers
but it's also
guns,
private.
All right,
you
here's
wouldn't
the-
have- you wouldn't have to do that.
All right, here's the thing.
How about we buy them pencils?
Okay, that's what I was
How
gonna
about
say.
we get them toner?
Like we can't buy these
Dry
motherfuckers. We
erase
can't
markers.
give them dry erase. We can't give them
Good
materials.
book.
to
No,
teach.
but I think
How about
I
we
think
bump
I think you have to love the fact that no matter what happens,
give you a fucking
the
gun.
solution is always
More
more
guns.
guns.
All right, here's the thing.
There's nothing that
More
can't be
guns.
cured with more guns.
Hey,
Daddy,
hey,
I fell in
hey,
this broken
hey.
glass and hurt myself. Well,
It's-
you know what's gonna fix that, son?
Yeah.
Let's pour some more broken
Yeah,
glass.
it's like the
Miss
old Chris Rock
Ann.
joke. Like, oh, just let them bullets get up in there
Yeah.
and
Miss
like,
Ann
really,
in
really work
calculus.
it in.
Miss Ann in calculus definitely needs a gun. She
So-
needs to have a gun because
So-
she can
Here's
definitely shoot at the right
you know,
angles
one of the
to kill
last
these
people
kids
who
when they
had
need
a
to.
school, who was a school system person, a teacher who actually
Bad
had,
joke, I know.
who had a gun and had a gun like on the papers on a gun,
Who?
was the gentleman in Minnesota who got shot by the cops.
Oh, right, Philando
Yeah,
Castile.
he actually was a school. I don't know if he was a
He
school
was just
teacher.
killed counselor, I think.
He was a counselor.
And
Had
he
a
was-
registered gun, and
Yeah.
he got shot.
Yeah, yeah.
And he
well,
also was
so here's the
registered
thing.
Well,
with
hold
the
up, hold up.
NRA.
We don't want black people having guns.
No, just white teachers, right?
Oh well, you know, there's the whole.
And you can be a
think
member with
about
the NRA and be black and still not get
Well,
represented by
the NRA was
Exactly.
all pro guns
So-
until the Black Panthers wanted to carry guns to
Yeah,
protect themselves from the
1967
cops,
in
and then the
California.
NRA was like,
They passed the Mulford Act, and it was
Uh-huh.
passed with the support of the NRA at the
yeah,
time.
yep.
That's
thank
probably
you.
one of the reasons why DC was like.
What's the
still-
Mulford Act?
It was a moderate gun control act that passed in California back in the 60s with the support of the NRA, and it was right after, like Boo was talking about, the Panthers went into the Capitol building with a bunch of guns.
Loaded.
And they were like, oh, no, we're not doing that now.
Meaning business.
And here's another thing. They have an issue. Oh, go ahead.
I didn't want to get too far off because you were talking about the kids.
Fucking go off.
One of the things that I feel like the people that well, first of all, half these motherfuckers that are talking shit are Russian bots. So
True.
shout out to Bot Purge 2018. But these kids grew up with the internet. They were on tablets, probably, at way younger ages than any of us. Like my kids can rock my iPad, the 7 and 5, they got this. This is nothing. Like it's really interesting to see their replies to these trolls and to these people that are threatening their lives.
They're awesome.
And how incredibly eloquent and smart they are in their replies. And like, I occasionally will sit down and spend a good hour or two just counter trolling, Bama's on the internet and reporting, bots and shit just because it makes me fucking feel good. Also directly tweeting the president to go fuck himself. But like, it's really impressive to see their replies. And I told this one lady, I was like, you're going to, you sit here and it's funny how when it comes to kids buying guns, teenagers should be able to buy guns because they're Second Amendment right. But when they want to speak out about, when these teenagers want to speak out, oh, you're kids, you don't know what you're talking about. And it's like, you can't have it both ways. And these people just don't even realize like how many of them are turning 18 this year.
Exactly. They're going to be 18.
How many of them are going to be 18 between now and 2020? And this shit is right in their fucking faces. It's not
you're
going,
saying transparency, and that's the thing. They're going to fucking boot out a lot of people.
Transparency, term limits, lobbying, super PACs, all of this shit. These kids have seen it all and are fucking sick and tired of it.
That speech given by that young girl, calling bullshit on everything.
Any adult who thinks that these kids don't know what they're talking about, you're
fucked. I hope this is the change that we've been waiting for. And
two things, and then I'll shut up. When you were a kid, when you were a teenager, and you're into everything that's new. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like for us, it was the beginning of the internet. The beginning of having, global access to all this information, and our parents had their antiquated way of thinking. And, we saw things in a different way, you know what I mean? And eventually you end up going from like the young person with the new vision and et cetera, to like the old person.
Who knows what the fuck's going on?
Like 1 minute you're all cool, next minute you're get off my lawn. Well, like these motherfuckers don't realize these kids are the next wave.
And that's the thing. And part of me, like I hated Hillary, and I'm not gonna lie, I wanted Biden, but he didn't run, and I went for the Bernie thing.
You wanted Biden?
Hey, no, I got a Christmas card from him, so be easy.
I grew up with his kids, so yeah, why not?
We've had this conversation. I'm good on Biden. I'm just saying.
Why are you good on Biden? I'm just curious.
Because Biden's a corporate Democrat.
No, and I agree
he's
with that.
Obama magnified.
But here's my thing: 2 years ago, whatever the election was, I would have much had him over her or over what we got now.
Everyone wants.
But so part of the thing, but I was kind
of what we have.
Like, not everyone.
Shit. Part of me, like a slim part of me, wanted fucking Trump to actually win because I wanted to see this system
explode.
I knew this was going to happen, so I wanted to see this happen. But what the shining light that I'm now starting to see are these kids coming out of this situation. Yeah, be it a fucking shitty situation, it's a good situation to see these kids have some balls. But you know what? Fuck off.
Well, Reagan brought on, the wave of, social consciousness, in the 90s. Post Reaganomics or whatever.
Reaganomics fucking sucks.
I mean, it got a lot of college kids, I guess pre-woke, you know what I mean, to climate change and social injustice and, that type of stuff. So, and I mean, the pendulum swings as far in one direction as it does in the other. I feel like in the last couple of decades, as a society, we've gotten stupid beyond fucking lazy. You know what I mean? Like, between being fucking slaves to, reality TV and the, social media and not really engaging each other on real human levels anymore. you know, this kind of shit was inevitable. You know, I feel like we're angry, but we still have just enough creature comforts, everyday comforts to keep us, you know,
like an ATM.
Placid. You know, like there's not.
That's the truth.
What would it actually
Third world
really,
countries don't
really
have
take
ATMs.
for people to drop what the fuck they were doing and like
they do,
take
but
to the streets?
Miles.
What I've always said is like we would never see a big revolution or an evolution in government because people don't want to lose their jobs. Like in the 60s and 70s, motherfuckers didn't care. They were just fucking stopping, dropping, and fucking smoking weed.
Yeah, but they can find another job because they have skill levels.
You know.
Well, that's my favorite argument about Second Amendment's talking about, you know, to prevent tyranny. And I'm just sort of laughing at that. Like, first of all, none of y'all motherfuckers is about to go to war with the government. Like, shut up. Like, sit down. You're not going to do that. And second of all, if you look at it, I mean, would they be fighting against the government or would they be fighting for an authoritarian government? You know, you think most of those card-carrying NRA members, I don't know that they're the kind that are, you know, if they took away certain rights that they supported getting rid of, that they'd be against it.
Well, and then there's also the school of thought that, like, if you believe that you need all of these guns to protect yourself from the government, newsflash, if the government decides that they want to come and get you,
they're blowing your back out.
Those guns aren't going to do you a fucking bit of good.
But here's my other thing. You brought up a good thing. Protection. People need guns for protection. Then why did they call it an assault rifle?
Right.
That's what I have an issue with. Like, you can call it a protection rifle.
Apparently,
people
protection rifle.
Call it a fucking protection rifle, not a fucking assault rifle.
You can't take my defense rifle.
And here's the thing: how many people are sitting in the house waiting? Unless you're a white man in a black neighborhood and you don't have a gun, waiting to shoot somebody. Like, you're fucking not. Your
Get
guns
your
usually,
hand off my
your guns
defense
usually,
rifle.
Your gun's usually locked up or in your fucking dresser or some shit
I
like
should
that.
take my gun whenever I want to go to Chick-fil-A. I should be able to go and have my gun.
Yo, and here's the fucked up
I
thing.
love Chick-fil-A.
These
I
same
understand
people,
what
these
they
same
represent.
people that want to carry around assault weapons to go to Starbucks are the same people that threaten to kill motherfuckers from Starbucks when they're like, we would really appreciate it if you guys didn't bring your assault weapons into our establishment. Like,
well, you should have. This is Clayton Bigsby from. I'm his cousin, right? So
Cletus Bigsby.
Clayton Bigsby, exactly. Basically, I just want to let everyone know that I come from the South, and Starbucks, they should let us have our guns because guess what? You guys got rid of the holiday cup, and I think it's about time for a break.
All right, when we come back, I'm gonna tell you why dildos are worse than guns.
Oh my God!
and why Dana Lowe should trip and fall and shoot herself in the vagina.
Days pass by, only memories of time we had alone. My smile, I pretend to be just fine off on my own. I wanna be with you, I wanna be with you, baby. I wanna be with you and nobody else. I wanna be with you, I wanna be with you, baby. I wanna be with you, you and nobody else. Right now, yeah. Dreams of you haunt my sleep at night. The one that got away. And I wonder where you are right now. I wonder how you spend your day. I wanna be with you, I wanna be with you, baby. I wanna be with you and nobody else. I wanna be with you, I wanna be with you, baby. I wanna be with you, you and nobody else.
what's going on anymore in life.
Oh no.
See, that's why I don't know what's going on in life.
It's okay.
I have soundtracks
It's
and sound
okay.
beats. I wonder what it'd be like to like walk through life and actually have a soundtrack. Like if you could have a soundtrack.
You ever seen a Fellini movie?
No.
They have like a band following the main character around. It doesn't interact with anything. It's just a band following him around. It's pretty dope. I've always
it's like
wanted that.
I'm gonna get you, sucker. Like
Right.
borrow
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
exactly.
They borrowed that.
Yeah, totally.
That's kind of funny.
Every hero
wanna
needs
be
theme
with
music.
you.
All right, so we can.
I just want to. I'm just saying.
Stop.
Look,
Just stop.
The guy got hits over here, and y'all ignoring that this guy that
You
right
got-
there in the green jacket, or not green jacket. I'm drunk.
The green jacket?
green shirt, green. I sound retarded right
Maybe
now.
in the corners.
Hey,
Light
Hold
one.
on,
Team Manila
I
over
just
here.
want
Just a
him
little.
to get this out. Stop. I want him to get this out.
No, I sound retarded.
Yeah,
So
we
I'm
know.
just, the green shirt guy right here.
That guy.
That guy.
Kid Cannibal.
Producer, Kid Cannibbal produced a great hit with Just Paul. Cause I wanna be with you.
Which we
Thank
just
you.
listened
I
to.
appreciate
That was
that.
actually really
I
good.
appreciate that.
We're actually going to get Just Paul on here pretty soon.
Yeah.
And you do know
He's funny as fuck.
you do know we've interviewed him before. We did the music show already.
Well, yeah.
So this one's a different.
Oh, no,
this is a
see,
different show.
here's
You
the
were
thing.
here, right?
Yeah, but you got to remember, some people might not be like the 7 people might not be the same 7
So you
people.
keep bringing up
I'm just
7
saying.
people. 7's my
Because
favorite
7's a great number.
number. It is a
So-
great number.
Is that our audience?
In his head, it is. In his head, it is.
I mean, I don't know. How many people? Hey, everyone that's out there viewing us, raise your hand. If you just did that, that's kind of.
That's kinda
you can
funny.
see. That's
So here's the thing. I want to talk about the giveaway we're going to do because we're going to go in more into what you're here for.
I want to be with you. I'm sorry.
Oh my God!
Sorry,
Stop!
it's catchy.
He wants to
It's
smoke some
catchy.
weed with you.
Fucking stop!
I want to
Stop!
smoke weed with you. Sorry.
Remix.
I don't really like him sometimes. Yeah. So what do you think? Did you really miss this?
I didn't realize what this was until I guess I missed it just a little bit. Yeah.
I want to
Just a
be
little
with
bit.
you.
Oh my God! Turn your
Sorry,
turn
it's
your fucking
it's
microphone off.
catchy.
Turn your microphone off.
Wait,
No.
what did you miss?
That's a good thing about being the baby in the corner.
The anarchy. The chaos.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you got
Oh,
she's
the
been in the
clown.
hospital for
He
4
hasn't
months.
yelled yet, though. That's a good thing.
Yes.
You noticed that, right?
Yeah.
He's kind of more controlled.
Yeah.
Well, no.
I-
That doesn't happen
He
until the
grew up.
second half of the show where
Which
he's a
is-
little
Like,
drunker.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That's what
oh yeah,
happens.
yeah.
And you guys get on my nerves, and my patience run out.
It's really
I
just
am
kind of.
gonna throw a fucking bottle at your head. Give me a can.
No,
Yeah, so
no,
that's
don't
why
give
there's
him-
no
don't give
glass
him
allowed
anything.
in the studio.
Make sure it's empty.
All right, stop. We're gonna be giving the giveaways out. What are we gonna be giving away?
So we have inside of this special magical box is an eighth of Master Kush, which finished really, really well this time, as well as 2 80 milligram edibles and 2 125 milligram
So
edibles.
to people like me,
Time for people on
explain
their
that
asses.
Explain which part.
the strength of the edibles.
So basically, it's the milligrams of THC. THC is the active ingredient in cannabis that gets you high. So I like to just sort of view it as like, you got your, I tier them. So, you got your 80 for maybe the slightly more casual user, or if you're super casual, which ironically enough, I am.
Yeah, which I am as well.
Yeah,
so,
I actually only need like a half of an 80 and I'm good.
What?
Yeah, and I don't
I
really
don't
smoke
like you.
that much.
Don't
I
get
mean,
high on your
I-
own supply.
I mean,
I-
Biggie did
first-
say this.
He's adhering to the rules.
No,
of
he
rules
but,
of the
But the
game.
only way you know you got good shit is to get high on
Well,
your
I mean,
own
don't-
I mean, you
Right.
can test it,
This-
but you just can't be
Exactly.
smoking all day every day.
Kid Cannibal
Very
doesn't strike
true.
me as the kind of person who is lacking in willing guinea pigs and
I
volunteers. You know what
imagine.
I'm saying? Like,
I mean,
Well,
got my
I have to
hand
say
up.
with
You
the
can't see
edibles,
me,
I do
but it's
have to
cool.
be careful because just like 2 days ago, I made some caramels and a little shard broke off. So I was like, I'm gonna taste this. I just want to see how it tasted.
I know this story.
And it was the
I already-
smallest
I already-
damn thing.
I already know this
It's like
fucking
this
story.
big, and I eat it. And
2 days
kept
later.
eating.
2
no,
days
it was like
Kept
3 hours.
eating.
3 hours later, which is really long for an edible. They usually hit me in like 30, 40,
Oh, it took
45
three-
minutes.
It took 3
It
hours.
took like 3 hours. I had like gone out. I came back. I was about to go out again, and then all of a sudden I realized I've been sitting on YouTube watching this video of people driving on the world's highest road for like 30 minutes, and I've been like really into it. And it's fucking amazing.
Hold up, did you say the highest road?
Well, I know it's funny, right? Yeah, I was literally there's this road that goes from India to China China through Pakistan, and it's
Oh, it's like one of those ice road
19,000
trucker
feet.
type.
Kind of, well, except like way crazier than that.
Yo, yeah, like you'll
way
have
more
like
insane.
a bus with like a 30-person bus with like 80 people on it.
Wait,
and, like,
well,
Well, this was
livestock and
just like
shit,
two guys in a Jeep or something, because you can't.
Were they white?
But like, what? No, they were brown.
I didn't know Pakistan had roads.
Apparently, actually,
They were
apparently, it was just recently a paved road.
See? I'm right.
No,
I
actually
feel bad. I
have to
feel
say,
bad because I
did-
can't remember Marcus's safe word right now.
I did kind of assume that they would be
Backyard.
white people that would be
Oh,
doing
you're-
some dumbass
no,
shit
it's
like
your
this.
No,
safe
your
word.
safe word.
In that part of the world, I mean, there's not a whole lot of white people, so of course it
True.
was like just
My
the
safe word
locals.
doesn't matter.
I mean,
hate to say
if you've
this,
ever
guys.
been to Jamaica, like I went to Jamaica, and the driver who picked us up from the airport was buddies with my friend that I went with, and so we took a trip to this dude's house up in the mountains. And you want to talk about some crazy, scary ass driving on some back jungle road shit.
Yes, Lord.
Like we're on a road. Like if another car was coming the opposite way, I don't really know what would happen because there wasn't enough room
No,
for
no, they
cars
find
to
a way.
pass. And you would look over the side, this 200-foot drop, and see like construction vehicles and buses and shit that the jungle had just claimed. The shit was just gone. And
Hold
there's-
up, Columbia, Maryland
and
got
the-
something like that too.
and the dude was like,
it.
the
I'm
dude-
not lying.
and I'm sitting
There's
here
no elevation on this part.
and I'm sitting here freaking out. And my man is like, man, it's cool. I do this at night all the time. There's no fucking lights. This dude does this shit at night, drunk too.
When
Like,
I
it's
went to
just crazy, yo.
Peru, up in the Andes, it was the same thing with the buses, and
God
it
damn.
was, I wouldn't say a bus, it was like a van. Guy's talking on his cell phone. We're 13,000 feet up. The drop is at least like 1,000 feet on the side. There's no guardrails, and like at that point, it's kind of like when you get on a plane, like you can't really think too hard about it.
You
just
have
kind of got to be
officially
like,
put your life in
you're
somebody
like,
else's
yeah,
hands.
like, you know what? It's not me. You know what?
And, yeah.
Either we're gonna make it or we're not.
Yeah.
There's really
If
no
it's
two
my
ways
time
about
to go,
it.
there's
Exactly.
nothing I can do about it.
It was really beautiful and
It's
amazing.
time to
though.
go. I'm sorry, I just had to do it.
Anyway,
I'm
that
gonna
got
fuck
that
you
got
up.
Maybe if we get him high though, he'll
that got away from the point, which is that
Can we give him an edible? Fucking shut him up.
No, if you give me an edible, I probably will come alive. Which is another song, right?
doubt-
It's another song, right? Come alive has to be another song.
I don't know where you're getting that one.
Just Paul sayings.
But yeah, no. Well, to finish out that story, anyway, that's when I realized that the caramel had apparently a tiny bit of kicked in. I was like, these might be too strong because I wasn't really trying to make it that.
Sweet.
fucking
The thing
hard.
about edibles is like
Wow.
it's different for everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
You know,
never know.
it's
Yeah.
It's your
What it-
metabolism,
Tell
what
us,
you've had
Marcus.
to
what
eat.
you've had to eat. If you've had like fatty foods, it helps absorb the
How
THC
big
better.
of a junkie you are.
Well, yeah, your tolerance obviously plays a part. So edibles are notoriously hard and difficult, which is why some states, even with legal cannabis, have either banned them. Like I think Maryland did. Like their medical program does not allow for edibles.
For real?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Because they don't have a kitchen.
No, it's not that.
They don't have a kitchen.
No, because that's how DC was at one point. It was like, yo, you have to be out of a actual medical kitchen or a kitchen that was like very sterile or something like, or
A medical kitchen. I don't know if I've ever heard.
not
of
a
it
medical
before.
kitchen. I apologize about that, but a kitchen that
In
is
a
what is it
hospital?
called? What is it? You
Well,
know,
well, food
Certi-
safety, basically.
certified.
food safety. You have to go
Why
after
are you
food
not? Why are you
safety
not asking the chef in the fucking group what the fucking kitchen is?
Where's the chef?
You're
What's a kitchen?
because I thought you were.
Who is the chef?
Who is the chef?
Who is the chef? Are you the pasteurized chef?
I am the pasteurized chef.
Okay.
Okay.
What is the
All right, stop.
Okay.
Collaborate and listen.
Gotta
All right,
have
tell us about what we got going on,
Sorry.
and, then we'll go into the giveaway. This product you have in front of you.
Yeah. So
It's a lovely
Explain
box, by the way.
thank you.
It is a lovely
I
box.
designed this myself.
I want to go
What's in
inside
the
your
box?
box.
Okay. Well.
Oh my
I
God.
kind of second
Ew.
that. I
Hold
kind of
up.
second that emotion.
Well, this box.
First of all, yeah, thank you. I was just saying.
Yes,
Let's
specifically
clarify
that
the
box.
box.
Specifically, the box in your hand.
Make sure we know what the box is.
So
Exactly.
so basically this is it's a membership club, and you join as a member, and we have some cool benefits like there's discounts on some local businesses. The Sri Lankan pop up in
I like saying
10
Sri
Tigers
Lanka.
right now.
Sri Lanka.
I like to say Sri Lanka.
Yeah.
I just think that's a really cool word. Sri
Yeah,
Lanka.
Sri Lanka.
Lanka.
The guys over at Grass and Co. You can get a discount
Barkeep.
over there.
Where?
Grass and Co. in Adams Morgan.
Grass and Co. I didn't know.
That's right
I
there.
didn't know there was
they
that.
have like CBD and like
It's right around the
pieces
corner. I
and
actually
stuff like
noticed
that.
the other
But-
day they have a big sign that says CBD.
Yeah,
I
they've got
actually-
CBD there.
It's right around the corner from where I work.
Right, so,
Why
so
do they-
you
hold
get
up.
discounts there?
I have a good question. Why did they do that? Because recently we just had Jeff Sessions, not recently, but a couple months ago, Jeff Sessions went down, hammered down on CBD oils.
Well, so CBD is legal if it comes from the hemp
Jeff
plant.
Sessions.
Okay,
And
cool.
it's not legal if it comes from the cannabis plant, but there's literally no way
just
to
wondering.
tell where it comes from once it's been extracted from the plant. So the whole thing is pretty stupid.
It's a secret.
And also, you got to be careful because, CBD is legal in all 50 states, but some sheriffs don't know that. I was just watching some video.
Hold
of
up, for real?
Oh, yeah.
It's legal?
Yeah,
CBD is legal, yes. But CBD doesn't get you hot.
Yeah, I know. I feel
Yeah,
you, but
CBD is not
I didn't know that.
THC,
Like, I
for
didn't
those
know
of you.
the difference between like the hemp and I know because I know hemp has CBD,
Well,
but I didn't know that
Well, even hemp
CBD
itself,
was separated.
Well,
from
hemp
legalization.
in and of itself is the fiber of the plant. So you don't smoke hemp. You use hemp to make paper.
Yeah,
rope and
clothing.
to get high
clothing,
from
yeah.
Textiles,
hemp, you would
etc.
have to smoke a whole light pulse.
I mean, it's the fibers from like the stalks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, and that type of stuff. It's not the flower.
You can
part
build
of that.
houses out of hemp.
You build a lot of shit out of hemp.
Yeah, hemp you can build.
I
You
got
can actually
hemp
save the
shoes.
trees by using fucking hemp.
What'll be great is if one of these, kids that's about to,
Fuck
change
up.
the world, has gotten their botany, and chemistry, degrees on, and, is help trying to revolutionize, a field. I feel like if this country wants to fix the deficit, you want to get out of debt, you want to stop owing China money, like.
This is the way to
This
go.
is an industry
that's
that is
absolutely the
going
industry
to
go.
pull us out of that hole faster.
Well, we can't wait for the kids to do it. I mean, legalization
than-
needs to happen
than anything.
yesterday.
Like,
If
you know?
every state makes $1 billion,
Well,
Yeah, you follow the money. It's not.
I mean, I'm
It's
just
going to
saying.
happen.
And I said
We're
this-
on the right side of history.
and I said
right
this a
now.
few weeks ago. It's like every
that shit
year
will turn into trillions.
every year more states turn green, and eventually, states' rights are literally going to outweigh whatever the federal government wants. Like they can't lock us all up. You know what I'm saying? Like
I mean, they already can't do it.
and it's
They
and
couldn't
it's
do it in
money.
California.
You're
They
not
couldn't do
going
it
to
in Colorado.
You're not going to
We listen
turn
to
down the
InfoWars.
tax revenue from
They say they can.
Colorado, from
I'm
Nevada,
just fucking around.
from.
Sorry. Go ahead.
No, this is the first show I'm about to throw his microphone out
Yeah,
because he's not high. Get him high. Give him some weed. Can we give him some of that wonderful weed you have?
I mean, right now.
Kind of weird to go ahead and do that right
Yeah.
now.
Anyway.
Sorry, you.
This
let's
is what
get back
makes
to
you-
let's get back
so
to
you sign up and you get these cool membership benefits, free music. You can download some music.
So is that why I
you may
can't
have
get
heard
in unless
on
I
here.
log in?
Right. So you can't just log in. You have to be a member.
I kind of like that though. It's
yeah,
kind of fun.
Yeah. So you have to be a member. I have to, approve you. And
Oh, so you have to,
Oh,
you can't
shit.
just sign in. You have to go in and send requests.
This is a
you have to-
fucking
you have to-
club
you have
for
to
real.
apply. Yeah.
And that's
yeah,
actually
yeah.
a good thing because you can weed out the fucking douches.
Yeah. I mean, this is
Can I get some Jack?
this is our artisanal
No.
cannabis here. I'm not just trying to. I'm not importing shit from California. you
Right,
know?
this is some
this
DC
is
homegrown.
DC shit. Everything's DC. There's nothing from California here. Nothing from Colorado.
So let the boy
it's-
from DC
it-
smoke the DC shit.
It's small batch, and I don't want people just like people want to like sell
Smoke
stuff
it
for
all
like cheap and
willy-nilly.
like do all this
Yeah.
stuff and like.
So you're not trying to make money. You're actually trying to. Well, you're trying to make money, but you're actually
What?
trying to like share the wealth in a sense.
Well, I feel like if you're gonna build a community and build the industry, you got to do that in an organic way. You can't do that just by like I don't know. Well, first of all, it is illegal as fuck to ship your pounds here. Let's just put that out there.
Yeah,
So like
I think so.
not really supposed to do that at all.
FedEx, UPS, biggest drug dealers in the world.
Yeah, I mean, and those packages used to get hit all the time.
I don't
Fuck
know
that.
who you're talking about.
But they, so I think that to do it, I'm trying to do this the right way. You keep it small, you keep it organized, and you keep it really high quality.
Keep it compliant.
And
Yeah.
you keep it compliant
Yeah,
because
by keeping it
This
compliant,
because
you
this
can do
shit's
it.
only a matter of time. End like
Yeah.
when these dominoes start to fall and the shit picks up, Sessions is definitely going down. That motherfucker knows some shit about some shit that he don't lie about.
That's why he's trying to be so
He's gonna get caught
hardcore
up in
shit.
that shit. I mean, but he is.
He's
but
always-
he's
he's always
he
been
is,
that.
but he's not.
He's not doing anything
He
different.
is, but
He
he's
talks a
not.
bigger
Like
game.
he's. The thing is that most of the attorney generals, most of the state attorney generals, don't agree with him. And they are
No,
literally just
they're suing him.
they are literally like, okay, this is what you're saying, but we're just gonna fucking keep on keeping on because
Yeah, we're not gonna stop.
Because they're not gonna waste resources on some shit that is generating a fuck ton of money for whatever respective state that they're in, the last time I checked, and if anybody has a statistic that, disputes it, the states that are legalizing this shit, like, their crime rates are going down.
Yeah. I mean, by legalizing marijuana, you're taking the cartels, you're taking the drug dealers, you're taking the fucking...
When people have more access to information,
yeah,
they have the opportunity to educate themselves, and it's just... It's a problem that will, like, it's something that will fix a lot of stuff if they all just, But like I said, Sessions, his days are numbered. These kids will take over, and Lord willing, will
take it away.
Right this fucking ship, and we can enjoy maybe 8 to 12 years of prosperity and progressiveness before the pendulum swings back the other way, and we elect some other fucking throw rag.
Fucking
fucking.
Oh
my God. He said throw rag.
He said throw rag.
Yo, so while we were on break,
can we talk about what a throw rag is?
A throw rag? For those of you, do you know what a throw rag is?
I have a feeling.
Well, I know what a throw rag is.
You have a penis. Of course you know what a throw rag is.
I don't know what a throw rag is.
That's what I thought it was.
Well, Tracy, for those of you who don't know, a throw rag.
Well, I don't know.
A throw rag is something that might be found in the bedroom of your average American teenage boy.
Oh, wow.
Usually in the corner.
Oh, my.
It can usually be identified by
underneath the bed.
Hard, rigid. It isn't cloth.
Hard, rigid.
But it is hard and rigid because it is used to...
It might be a sock.
To clean up what some might refer to as the scene of the crime.
Who here jerked off into a sock?
No,
I didn't. But
you want to get jock itch?
I know people who did.
You want to get jock itch?
Why would you jerk off to a
because
jerk off onto
people,
a fucking floor?
People watch American Pie.
Number one cause of jock itch.
I believe it.
Using a sock.
I've had it.
Are you serious?
Number one. It's the same.
Oh, no, are you
the same bacteria.
The
same bacteria in athlete's foot.
How does that even feel good?
The same bacteria in athlete's foot.
Cock?
It's. I don't think it's about rubbing the sock. I think it's about.
I think it's just
about cleanup.
I think it's just on cleanup.
You just gotta have
cleanup.
It's just like
just use a fucking towel.
But yes.
I mean, Mom might have an issue with all
paper
these towels
that are stiff like that.
Look, hey.
If you have paper towels that are stiff, you are dirty. You should throw that paper towel.
Yeah.
It's a paper towel.
Are you reusing the paper towels now?
That's disgusting, yo.
Now you hate paper towels.
And you can't use the paper towels because Mom will be on to you. Who's using up all my goddamn paper? Mom will be on to you, bro. You
gotta have.
Did not have a black mother. You obviously did not have a black mother.
No,
you're
I'm
not
white.
getting
I'm
away
very,
with that
I'm
shit
very, very white.
in my house, sir.
Bounty is expensive,
they
so
call me
you
white
need to have your
Marcus
own
for a
rag.
reason.
But yes, so fucking.
All right. Let's give away. What are we giving away?
What do you want to give away first? We got the edibles. We got this eighth and this nice package.
Is that an eighth?
I like the package.
Can I see? Can we open it up?
Well, I'm gonna let the other person know, but this is a see-through version of it.
See-through.
So how do we want to do this? The first person to mention the song that Mike's dumbass has been singing all night. Who sings that with Kid Cannibbal? Is that a good one?
No,
it's a horrible song.
Mike could have been making.
I've been singing it the whole time. Why would you think it's horrible?
I didn't say it was horrible.
And Mike,
I meant horrible that your singing's horrible.
And Mike could have made it up.
I didn't make it up.
How about if
somebody? I just want to be.
How about if somebody? We'll do something. Maybe something
like
easy for the first one. Like if somebody here.
I got a question.
What if we can quote whatever the?
I got it.
Okay, fine. That's cool.
Where's the trivia in this shit?
Fuck my word.
No. This is where the trivia comes. All right. What was your thought then?
No. Carry on, my wayward son.
Yeah, you damn right. So
I wanna be with you. I'm sorry. This is happening.
You can't.
I'm gonna beat you with that Jack Daniels bottle by the end of the show.
Look,
I'm gonna bludgeon you with this fucking...
What?
Yes. So I'm just gonna go straight up simple.
Racial boundaries. No, I'm sorry.
Now, how is that racial?
Sorry, fucking around.
I'm just gonna put it out there.
It was
what?
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna make this as easy as possible. What is 420?
Boo.
Bitch, I got a bunch of questions for him. I'm getting ready to put out there.
All right.
I want
That's
people to win
an
this.
easy one.
All right, what is 420?
Well, what's the first person that answers it? I'll tell him.
420?
Don't answer the question.
Wait, officially or like? Hey, what's 420, man?
It's for whoever. No, with 420 it symbolizes.
Like what's the code
how
for?
We know
yeah,
that
what's
you
it?
know?
What is 420 a code?
Our
for?
next question: how many leaves does the cannabis plant have?
That actually probably would have been a better question.
Actually, I like that one.
That was a better question. Like,
Actually, we can still do it. You can still do it.
I'll be
Let's
here
do that.
all
How
night.
many leaves does a cannabis plant?
I'll be here all night. Tip your
I
bartender.
mean, it's pretty easy, but still.
I would do that one. But here's the one I have for you. I'm going to ask you some
Won't you
questions.
answer it?
Okay.
No, never.
I'm going to ask you some questions, and if you lose, you got to take some shots.
Uh-oh.
So this is the part of the trivia that you got your shot ready to go.
Well, that's not a shot. So
Can I get it? I just need one. That's all. Can I get a shot, please?
You get one. All right.
That is death in the cup.
So, what year was High Times founded?
Oh, I think I know this. But go ahead.
Now, this can go for everybody.
What?
You can go for everybody, but I want you to go first. It's in the 70s. I'll give you that
All
one.
right, 1976.
Close.
I believe that High Times was formed in the year of our Lord 1974. 'Tis also the year of my birth in the year of our Lord.
Makes sense. That's easy to remember then.
No, and I actually dated somebody that lived in their the house that they have a house in Tacoma Park. That
Oh,
they
High
used
Times?
to. Well, back in the.
Wait, they used to
it's
print
a-
out of there?
Well, it's
Wait, I am so
it is-
confused right
It is
now.
now.
I did not know that.
Well, listen. Check it. It
They
is
were
now.
witches.
It is now sort of. I mean, it's kind of sort of a burner house.
So, wait, High Times was created here?
Yeah, this is like
They
actually
had-
a really interesting
Well,
fact.
I don't know if it was created here, but in the 70s, they had this house on Butternut Street in Tacoma Park.
Butternut.
I like the fact
Fucking
that it's
huge
called
ass
I grew
house.
up in Tacoma Park.
And
I know
like
these.
I
know
dated
these streets.
someone who lived in that house, and we used to hang out there. These are great fucking parties, and everybody kind of just
Yeah,
remembered
Tacoma
that
Park
as
is
like
wonderful.
the normal house. Shout out to Tacoma
And
Park.
this was in 1978.
Well, no, this went out.
fucking
Went out. Let me tell you,
You are
No.
showing your age more and more every day.
I am done. You know what?
And
I'm like
we
a fine
appreciate
wine,
it, bro.
motherfucker.
We appreciate it.
Hey, motherfucker.
I'm like a bottle of Mad Dog that you took and you put in a dark cellar
No, but
somewhere.
No, but this is a really interesting
You know what
factor.
I'm
I had no
saying?
idea that
A
that
discontinued
High Times-
flavor.
I didn't know High Times had a presence in the DC area back
Oh
then.
yeah, because I mean
Well,
that
you
was
almost
like
had
because they
to.
used to use it as their staging point when they used to do the march.
Yes, that's
every
what I was
4th
gonna
of
say.
July. That was
Okay.
like their staging ground, you know,
Interesting.
where they
That's some
organized
shit.
everything. And dude, this house is huge.
So you learned it
Well,
here?
yeah. I mean,
It
it
was
was one of those old Tacoma Park houses.
Big
Yeah,
ass
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
Tacoma Park, you know, farmhouses. Like, yeah,
Wait,
Where all
this
the rich
farm-
liberal people live.
yeah. This house though is still, I believe,
Still a burner house?
not a burner. Yeah, like, you know,
I
if you're into
got
Burning Man and that type of stuff, you know, it's a communal sort of situation.
Which,
yeah.
why wouldn't that house be the house of that?
Why wouldn't it?
Why would it not be?
God bless it.
That's pretty awesome. All right, I got another question. Who created the hemp car that ran on hemp?
It was a
It's
hemp
not, it's
car?
not even a cannabis question. That's a hemp question.
Yeah, no. Well, what's the other name for cannabis?
There's
Whoa,
so
do we
many
want-
names
Do we
for
want the
cannabis.
government racial slur?
Yeah, well, that's marijuana.
Yeah, fuck. If you call weed or cannabis marijuana in front of me or online, I'm fucking
See,
jumping in
you
your shit.
online, you are a troll online.
Yeah, no. I'm an anti-troll, bro.
You're an anti-troll. So
I
you
don't ever. I never fire the first shot.
So I have a question. You
I
said,
never fire
you
the first
said that
shot.
you turn in trolls. What does that
I
mean?
never fire the first shot. But if I see somebody fucking tweet some bullshit on these kids from Parkland,
Well, let's-
I fucking jump
Twitter, that's-
in their
Well,
fucking
let's talk.
shit.
I want to hear about that because you were complaining about that earlier. You were like jumping off the
Oh, so
deep
yeah,
end.
like
about-
dude, bots. Like I literally, when Twitter first came out, I was like, fuck Twitter. Why are we just gonna give everybody a bullhorn so they can just run around and be like, "Brr, this is what I think about this."
Wait, why would anybody care about that?
You know?
right?
But then all of a sudden, I realized I got in too late. Like I realized the weapon that this is socially.
It's a huge weapon.
Politically,
Absolutely huge weapon.
it's
Well,
not
Russia
just
got
an-
in on
it's-
that before you.
It's not just an ego fucking stroke, you know, like I used to assume it was. Like Instagram. Instagram is good, but it's the opposite of Schadenfreude, and it just makes people fucking feel depressed about shit. Whatever. But like, I feel like if I'm going to be on here, the best thing that you can do is to if you see some bullshit and you're like, this can't fucking possibly be an American citizen posting all this crap, fucking report these motherfuckers. I had a field day over the week, watching these conservative motherfuckers freak out for losing thousands of quote unquote followers. You know,
they wanna be with
Twitter,
you.
because Twitter wants to, like, you know, the shit is stupid. Like the shit is fucking stupid. we have allowed ourselves to get just lulled to the point where like artificial humans can come in and just poke each other enough to like want to lash out at people. So to everybody who is crying because you lost all of these followers and you're like, retweet me, we're gonna get the Trump train rolling again, I cordially invite you to lay down on the railroad tracks of the Trump train and let it run over you.
I mean, I get a little
Don't tell me how to live my life.
I get a little
It keeps on
disappointed, I don't know, depressed, whatever. Because, and this is on both sides of the spectrum, unfortunately. This isn't just a right-wing thing, although it may be more prevalent, perhaps. But, like, the inability of people to parse news or information that they get and realize that, like, something is obviously satire or fake or not real is, like, astonishing. Like, there's just people who don't seem to understand that, like, you know, something is...
weird. That's all, guys.
It's not right.
Yeah.
Like, obviously not right.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and you guys all right over there?
You guys,
You
real
guys
quick.
good?
Yeah, we're good.
Real quick.
All right. So I have a winner, Miss Maria Evans.
Maria.
Sup, Maria?
What's up, Maria?
Maria Evans is
Miss Evans, if you nasty. Or if you're not. If you're not.
Hold on, who was going to say?
I like
proper.
that. She said National Smokeout. I like that answer for this one.
National Smokeout?
Yeah.
She answered both questions about 420 and how many leaves the cannabis.
So we're
She
gonna
did?
give her. So do we give her two?
She gets one.
She
God
gets
damn
one.
it.
One's fair.
Maybe make it a
so
really
she-
good one.
She's
though.
probably.
Yeah, so she
I mean,
gets,
they're all
she
really
gets
good,
the
though.
eighth
They're all
Master
really good.
Kush, because that's what we said we would give first.
Okay, so she gets
Maria.
Yo, props, Maria.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
Hold up. She gets what?
Congratulations.
Okay, I was
She's a
right. She
master
only gets one
Kush.
good.
Yeah,
I was to say, like,
She get the good. She got the
that's
grand
dope.
prize.
That's the weed.
Yo, it's
Give
gold.
me a prize.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
By the way, it shines. It's gold. It's glittery.
So the Master Kush. This is an eighth.
I really,
That's
I
an
said
really,
a fifth.
That's a what?
That's an eighth.
That's an eighth?
I really like your
That's an
packaging.
eighth?
I can smell it.
Oh, that
through
sounded
this.
so weird.
I mean, you could fit more in there, but that's an eighth.
Can I see that?
I was like,
I'm
I
not
really
gonna
like your
open it. I just
packaging,
wanna
and then I
see
was
it.
like, that just sounds all
Pass
fucked
that over.
up.
That's actually really.
That's a really dope container.
No, I love it. This container is
Designed.
whole box was
I
pretty
designed everything. I'm telling you, this is all DC as fuck. Like, it's designed here,
You just
made
like
here.
he's trying to
grown
make
here.
marijuana into a luxury brand.
I
It should
that's
be.
exactly
It's
what
only
I'm
a matter
trying
of
to do.
time, man.
That's exactly what I'm
You
trying
know,
to do.
I want to go to
Why
Whole
does that
Foods.
not come
I want to go to
over
Whole
here?
Foods. I want to go to Whole Foods and walk down the cannabis section.
And find the crispy pebbles.
Yo, because you know,
This is dope.
dude, can you imagine if Trader Joe's had a weed section?
Give it time.
Yo,
It'd be so
Trader-
good.
And
It'd
I
be
want,
so good.
I want to be the guy
So
with,
cheap.
with the stuff.
So
yeah. It'd be
dude.
like $4.99.
This is this gold packaging right here. That like you wouldn't be able to tell this. Like if I was walking, like I don't have a child or anything like that, but
But if you were walking, you
you
can
know, if
smell
I
it.
was walking with a child,
If that
or
fell out of
anything
your
like
pocket, I'd be like, sir, you dropped your makeup.
that, like
Sir, you dropped your foundation.
your tea
yeah, you wouldn't be able to tell. Like this does not look like marijuana.
And it doesn't smell if you receive our packages, they don't smell like
You
there's
dropped your
no-
mask,
There's no
sir.
weird anything. Like I'm really trying to normalize it because I think that's an important part of the legalization process. And like right now, to this day, you know, even here in DC, it's this very weird thing. And I know because been on both sides of this.
So
where
who
it's just
won
like,
this?
People have
Maria
to.
Evans.
You know, you're meeting somebody up and there's this handoff and it's weird and it's uncomfortable and you don't know what you're getting into and are they cops? Am I a cop? Like nobody fucking knows what they're doing and it sucks and I don't like that. So kind of part of the idea behind this whole membership thing is there is none of that. You're paying online for your membership that's totally unrelated and then this box shows up at your door.
Should I ask?
No problems.
So here's the thing: the membership.
This is not shipped. This is
No, not shipped. It's only
It's sent
DC
via
area.
courier.
So
yes.
let's start with the membership. What is the membership like? What do we get? In
I
the
saw you had
membership?
different like tiers,
Yeah.
levels of membership.
Yes, tell us
Can you
about
talk
your
about
tiers
that?
of
So there's
membership.
three different tiers of membership, and you get certain benefits. So like I said, you get access to certain local businesses, certain free music, and
Can you
each-
give like a few
Oh,
like?
shit.
Yeah, tell
Hold
us
up.
what's the top one? What's the top
This
membership?
Sorry,
guy
so the
is
top-
Nipsey Hustle right here now.
So
Go
the
ahead.
Total DC.
The top membership, you get access to all the previous levels of memberships access as well. But then you also get, I think I have some travel benefits on there. I just got a flight to the Philippines for like $500. So like
What?
yeah, you can access that.
Philippines?
Yeah. So I was there for like 3 weeks. It was great. And so there are actual membership benefits, and then the free gift box that you get on that level is actually twice the size of this one. And you can either choose to have an all flower box, in which case you can pick out 4 different ones of these, and I have a drop-down menu with all the different strains.
So it's a half.
So how much?
Yeah.
You,
Half of the four. Like
Four, there's half, or you can get, or you can also choose the one that has some.
Can you get
some cannabis and some edibles?
okay.
And I always throw in extra stuff too. I'll
so
throw in
you can
whatever
get an
edibles
ounce
I'm working on.
What do you?
See, no, I don't do that because that's
Low,
that's
low.
not that's a
That-
little
that's
that's a
a
little-
You're staying in a
I'm
safe.
staying in the
You're
safe
staying in a
zone.
safe space.
And again, remember, this is small batch stuff. I'm not making like I'm not buying 10 pounds and getting it shipped over here.
Okay.
You know, this is small batch and it's
And you're growing. It,
Yeah.
So for
and legally, not
exactly.
So let's say I'm listening or watching right now, and I am curious about checking this out. What's the basic? What do you get for the basic sign up?
So the,
What-
so
'cause-
the lowest.
Yeah,
level
yeah.
shit.
If I go in there and because I mean maybe I'm going to be enticed by the, the higher levels, but
Right,
if I
but-
come in
right,
looking
'cause
for
you-
the basic,
Right, and you can change it at any time. So the basic one, you just get a it's a one of these, and this is actually the basic box here. This is actually everything.
Okay,
And-
nice.
This is
okay.
actually a pretty
Dude,
good box.
That's
Yo,
everything.
that is not bad for.
Did you
Yeah.
get, your,
And
you,
a
get
basic-
your, you get your Master Kush?
Are you allowed to say what the basic membership is?
Yeah, the basic membership is 110.
$110 per month.
Yeah,
So you get
Okay.
I mean, you get this box once a month.
yeah.
Oh fuck,
Man.
Yeah, and so yeah, there's four, and you can pick out like this is just what I picked out.
But this,
Right.
I
But
mean,
part of my whole thing is also like a lot of other people that are doing similar things. They just kind of like it's very vague. I don't like that. Like when you log in, you can pick out exactly what you want.
Oh, so
You can
if
pick
I
and choose
come in,
everything you
if
want.
I come in basic level, I can choose what's in that box.
Yeah, you can choose what's in the box.
I like
Bravo,
this.
sir.
And this is
bravo.
actually a
I
really
like
good
that.
box. I mean, being a chef, I like seeing all the edibles. But that weed smells amazing, even through the canister.
Well, you might be smelling this one because
No, I've been
you
smelling.
You ain't smelling that
You
weed
ain't
out of
smelling
that
that weed,
canister.
Marcus.
Yeah, you can.
You smell
Don't you
that.
be lying on that canister,
smell it.
Marcus.
No, give me that thing.
Don't you be lying on it.
I guess. I mean, maybe it's because that's been rubbing out.
Yeah.
on it.
This thing is loud. I'm
That's
not gonna lie.
loud.
This is pretty loud.
The can, I couldn't
You
smell
know about no
any-
weed smell, Marcus. You don't know about no weed.
Well, I forget sometimes, and
I
I'll
get-
get into I'll go somewhere and people. I mean, I went to the doctor's office the other day, and they were just like, "Woo! Somebody got that good gas," and I was like, "Oh
I
my
know.
god, I'm so
Oh, they
embarrassed."
call it gas. You're at the doctor and they call it gas.
That's
Yo,
awesome.
dude.
It was the receptionist. It wasn't the doctor that called it that.
Oh, okay.
That would have been lit, though. That would have been lit. I would have been like,
yo.
"Hey!"
Hey, shout out to that
that'd be way
receptionist. Shout out to the receptionist. But still, yeah, that would have been.
I came back and gave her one, so you know.
Did no shit, my man. You doing a good public service?
Like, oh, I'm sorry. Your
It must be
your
re-
copay got lost. I don't know what happened.
It must have been receptionist day.
You were looking very swell today.
Was she cute? No, I'm just kidding.
I mean,
All right, so give us the,
shoot your shot.
give us the website.
You shoot your shot. That's the question.
All right, here we go.
Oh, speaking of shots,
Give us the website after we do our shot.
That's a big ass shot.
No, it's got
What the
ginger.
f-
It's got ginger.
Oh,
It's got ginger.
wow. It looks like a.
What are you doing?
you know what?
back
For the sake of expediency, if you guys don't mind, VoyagerClubDC.com.
VoyagerClubDC.com.
You're saying it
is the
wrong.
website.
You're saying it wrong, Boo. You got to say it in the voice.
VoyagerClubDC.
God, it's so sexy. Isn't that so sexy though? Do it again. Do it again. Do it
I
again.
didn't say it was sexy.
Do it
I
again.
thought it was effective.
Can you stop talking?
You ready?
Yeah.
VoyagerClubDC.com.
Do it again one more time.
VoyagerClubDC.com.
That was even better.
Marcus just came.
Say it with me, Bobby.
And I always put little,
Winky, Dinky Dog.
extra things. So here's.
Oh, hell yeah.
sometimes these
Let me
end
see.
up-
Oh,
What are those?
this
You
is a
could
little
toss
pin.
it.
It's a little pin.
oh,
That was a good toss, though. I just.
oh, that's cool. I like that.
Oh
That's
shit!
subtle.
It came here.
Is that a weight?
They're not really heavy enough to really toss.
Is that a
great.
weight?
Yeah.
It's a space.
Oh, it's a space
Oh.
It's a
helmet.
space helmet.
Sorry,
Oh shit.
I'm getting to that age where I'm like debating about those
Five
glasses, the ones you see at Rite Aid on the rack. The kind that are like $5, and if you break them, you're like, all right, that's cool.
Yo, I had a pair of glasses like that everyone sweated for the longest time, like
And they were
the
$5?
shades. Like I had these green shades. Everyone's like, those are the coolest, and I was like, there's like $5 off the CVS
Dude,
rack.
never, ever, ever pay more than $10 for a pair of
Because
sunglasses.
you're
I
gonna
don't-
lose them.
You
You're
will
gonna lose them or break them.
Even worse,
I
you'll
lose them and
scratch
break-
them.
Yes.
You'll
And then
scratch
you're
them
fucked.
right in the motherfucking middle.
Right, and
By the
you can't
way,
see shit.
I want to say a shout out. That I forgot the name of the company, but it's a company that actually sells like $15 actual prescription glasses.
So how you gonna do a shout out to him?
I just want, but there's a.
Are they paying you?
No, they're not
How you
paying
gonna
me,
do
so
a
that's
shout
probably
out?
the reason why I don't
want to
remember
give
their
out
name.
shout
No,
to
that's
my
actually
homie around
really-
the corner.
We
guy
also
from-
do discount
No, it's a-
LASIK
no,
in the
it-
alley
here's
for
the thing.
$49.95.
Here's the thing, but like I'm only
Ask for-
shouting. I wish I knew their name exactly.
It's
But
Zenny.
they're,
Me too.
Zenny.
huh?
It's Zenny.
Ask for
Is it-
Tony.
Zenny.
Zenny Optical, right?
Thank you for knowing that.
Yeah, Zenny Optical, yo. Like look, if you got kids right now and you can't afford to pay $300 for
Too
some
late.
fucking glasses, please go to Zenni Optical. They only got glasses for $17. You get prescription glasses. Or you got
They're the Earl
give me
Shives of
information.
glasses.
Well, that was random, but all right.
No. It's because we talked about glasses, and I've been on this whole kick lately about glasses.
We just doing public service now.
Yeah, because
Why? Why?
it's a
Baby, why you, baby, why
no,
you?
it's a good cause.
Why you
Because at
put
the
your
end of the
dick in the
day,
sink,
like,
baby?
I'm
Why you
tired
put
of
your dick
seeing
in the sink,
kids.
baby?
I'm just saying, I'm just tired of seeing
Did anybody
kids.
else?
Baby.
Did anybody else see their age there?
It's cold in here.
Okay, Jay. Jay.
What time is it?
So wait, we
Baby,
still
baby,
got
what
two
time
sets
is-
of edibles to give away.
Baby,
here.
baby, what
Oh
time?
yeah.
All right, so
Come
here's
on,
the
yeah.
here's the thing. I asked people to
Baby in the corner, stop derailing the conversation.
I asked people to log into the website, live1lovemassive.com, and Gabrielle Hartman did. So she wins the next prize, which is
I'm gonna split them up, so it's gonna be one 125 milligram edible and one 80 milligram edible.
Gabrielle
Yay,
Hartman, come
baby.
on down.
Come on down and collect your prize. Ding, ding, ding,
Gabrielle.
ding. And the nice thing about well, I've really got these recipes
got
dialed
it.
in. So like a lot of times with edibles, you had the problem of I mean, and you're always gonna get like 10% variation. Just,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the nature of the game.
Yeah.
But people complain to me a lot about how, like, one time you have something from someone and you give really good, and then the next thing you have it, nothing happens.
That's what I say to my coke dealers. It's fine. And I get the same thing. It's fucking the same everywhere.
So you got to upgrade your coke dealer.
Oh no, I got multiples. So it's just like I bounce around.
He
like,
has he has different tiers of coke dealers.
Well, we're not offering that service, but when they legalize everything,
so many things I want to say right now.
Say it, Big Daddy.
So many.
Do it in your Barry White voice.
Boo, keep your goddamn mouth
no,
shut.
because you know what I will not do is deviate from a glorious conversation about cannabis
The cannabis is a wonderful
with
thing.
quote unquote
White stuff.
blocaine.
Yeah. Well, at any rate, these are very what do you say? Regular. They're consistent, and people do seem to
consistency is the
appreciate
key.
that. People
Yeah.
appreciate that because you
Absolutely.
pretty much know what
Absolutely.
you're getting.
As a chef,
I feel like the more
everything-
information you give people, the better. Because I
Yeah.
mean, half the time, let's be honest, even as a shopper every day, we don't read the labels as often as we should.
Yeah, absolutely.
But the simple fact that you put the information on there for them.
Well, that's another thing. So these are labeled. It'll have the name and the amount of THC in it, and also I get on this. This is lab tested. They do testing in Maryland, and at considerable expense, I may add.
Yeah,
which is
yeah.
funny because nobody actually seems to give a shit. Like, they appreciate that it's there, sort of, but like no one seems to actually fucking care.
I mean, if you want a legitimate industry,
but that's what I'm exactly.
You need to take those steps,
and that's why I'm doing it, because like they're gonna eventually regulate it to that point anyway.
Yeah.
You want to be hip
I'm
to
trying to
the
be
game.
ahead of the game.
proactive.
Yeah,
Yeah,
DC's
I'm already doing it.
DC's
You
not
have-
there yet.
No,
Like,
no, they're not.
LA and
No, everywhere else does, and I don't see why we should be cheaper with
DC
ourselves.
wants to be there.
we want to be there.
But
DC
are-
wants to
but
be
do
there.
they?
We just
Because
need the
most
federal
people don't-
government to shut the
But,
fuck up. and
but
get the
also,
fuck out
but
of our
also,
business.
people don't usually step up and do that because, like,
But
they're not growing it, and they're not getting it from here,
Right.
So they're not going to get their fucking Cali shit tested, and so you don't even know what you're getting half the time with that. And I just like we do need to be proactive. We need to be the ones to lead it, because if not, we just look like a bunch of fucking
By
honestly
the
drug
way,
dealers.
DC has to
the
be.
best
That's
thing is
actually
that the best thing is that this is happening on a local level, and it's happening before other people move here and start doing all of this,
Which is what happened in Maryland.
Yeah.
You look at all the dispensaries; they're all carpetbaggers.
Yeah.
They're not from Maryland.
Yeah.
And I think that's a
And-
shame.
and-
they should be
dude,
from Maryland.
I mean,
Did
the
you just
Eastern.
say
If you imagine if
Yeah,
motherfuckers on
yeah,
Yeah, that's the
Can
technical
you-
term for people who come down and weren't from there just to take over your
Can you
turf.
imagine if motherfuckers on the Eastern Shore were hip to the game?
I've been trying.
All that land when you're not growing corn.
Dude, let me tell you
all
something.
that
Listen,
land.
being
It's a good
from,
cash grab.
But by the way,
All
Virginia's
that
about to
land.
get in the game.
being
Just like,
from,
you know.
being from,
Dude, if Virginia legalizes before Maryland,
they're
that will
not
be
gonna
No,
legalize.
Virginia's going to be the last goddamn
Virginia's
state
not
to
a-
do
They're
it.
gonna let you
No,
grow,
no.
but you can't smoke.
Tobacco.
the Carolinas.
all right,
Carolina,
okay.
Virginia is where Tobacco Road starts.
Yes.
North and South Carolina will be the last
Yeah.
bastion.
First one to secede, last one to legalize.
Hold up.
That is a good one.
Yo.
He said, "Put a shot in there, fucker." He got it.
Yo, I love that. I love
I'm-
everything about that. Everything.
so confused about all that. Being from the Eastern Shore, if you ride around at 6 o'clock in the morning, you can smell the farms.
Yeah.
You know who's growing. Like, you can smell the dew, you can smell the mist.
You know what I love is
Smell
being
it.
outside of Echo Stage at 5 in the morning and smelling the dispensary across the street.
Is there a dispensary across
Shut
the
up.
street?
Yeah.
Across the street there?
Oh, here's the funny thing. Not
There's
only is
3
there a
of 'em in
dispensary
DC.
across the street, there is a waste management depot like on the opposite side of that
Okay,
block.
that
so
one I
during
knew
the day,
about.
during the day it smells like hot fucking garbage,
And at
Yeah,
night
it
it smells
does.
like
and then at
beautiful
night it just smells like it
But they're not.
So
Are they
good.
open at night?
No,
It just smells like
it
that.
just
like-
smells like It just
By the way,
smells like
you
it,
know
dude.
there's
It's crazy.
like 3 different places over there. It's like the storage plant
My
for like
baby mama
all
bought her
DC
weed
public
over there.
schools and shit
Well,
like that. It
well, you-
smells like
Yeah.
Well,
kinda
you know,
like hot
and
piss.
you know, ironically, because of,
There's like- yeah.
because of Congress, they actually hobbled the dispensaries and the medical. Because
Yeah.
I was like, shit, I would just supply them, local, like why not, but bypass
Yeah,
the
it's
whole
just
thing.
kind of
separate.
crazy.
But because of the way that they screwed everything over,
This
it's
shit's a
actually harder to
minor
do
setback.
that than to just,
I have a
do your
homie
own
that's
thing.
about to open a dispensary in Southeast
Wait,
Washington.
I'm sorry.
DC.
A suspensory?
Yeah,
They're gonna.
dispensary.
Dispensary?
Sorry.
I like the suspensory.
I
You're
love
keeping,
the suspense
you are
of
keeping
this
me
show.
in suspensory
I
right
was
now.
about to
This
say.
show.
I am.
Dispensary.
I am
Hey,
intrigued.
can I see that dispensary?
I am very intrigued by a suspenseful dispensary.
Oh, sorry. Oh,
Whoa! What's his safe word?
Who knew that
Black on
baby?
black crime and shit.
Who
I
knew?
was trying
What
to
the fuck?
toss it like at the
Who
table,
knew
but I
that
got
baby
a
was
little
going to
more
be the one to be hurling stuff across the studio?
You've been interrupting us all day, threw something at me and hit her.
I was not trying
He
to.
did me. I just
That's
don't
so
like that.
disrespectful.
Let me
That is
run
just,
the
that is
show.
just so
I
disrespectful.
apologize,
Shame.
Tracy.
Shame.
I apologize, Tracy.
Marshall.
Shame on a nigga.
Who
You should
knew?
apologize.
Who
Baby,
knew
baby,
the white
come
guy was going to
on.
be doing Negro sayings?
I mean, my ODB did inspire him, so it has a tendency to do that
He didn't say
sometimes.
anything.
That's true.
Baby, come on, baby, come on.
When I was
Baby,
throwing
come
that,
on.
I
is
did
that
not know
Elvis
how
Beat?
much force I was throwing that with. That must be the jack there. I was
You
like,
don't know he don't know his own strength.
I literally was trying to
Bless
throw
his
it at his
heart, baby
computer.
girl. Bless his heart. Bless your heart.
Bless
baby.
your
Bless your heart, baby girl.
Is that the first bless your heart on the DCAF show?
All right, we got one more to give away here.
Oh yeah, let me go back. So one more person.
Last one.
I'm just waiting for one more person to log in and show me they've logged in.
Show us you.
And when they do, they do.
Show us your log. In.
I'm not gonna sit here and wait. I'm gonna wait.
Wait, refresh it. Refresh it again.
We're fucking live. We don't have to refresh. We're fucking
I
live.
know, I'm fucking with you.
There's no refresh.
Wait, are we doing Periscope,
Refresh.
YouTube,
We are
Facebook?
on Facebook Live. We are on live. Well, you got to get into live.
You might be right. There's only 7 people, so I don't know.
So
They might-
live dot One Love Massive is where we're trying to get these winners.
Live.onelove.massive.com. .com, man.
Bless your heart too.
Mash it up.
Nick did just sound like a Jamaican. He's
He
like,
totally
he's
just
like,
came out the fucking
dot
blues.
com.
.com, man. Doesn't he have a microphone? You should be closer.
He
to the mic.
does. He does have a mic.
He's perfect.
So I was like,
Leave
I don't
him
know why
alone.
you guys asked him for a
He's
safe word. Like,
perfect.
he's not going to fucking
Leave him
go off the
alone.
chain. Like,
great.
that's obvious.
No need to ask.
Jay.
Hey, man. Hey.
Yo, I want to take a random, moment, just totally randomly. Very excited to hear that Sade is going to be doing a song for the Wrinkle in Time soundtrack. Shout out to my baby.
Is that
Oh
so-
my
is
God,
that
they
Sade?
paying her $2 billion.
I don't
'cause
give
she
a-
don't get like every
I
time
don't
she
care
does
what
something.
they
She
paid
gets,
her. She could do anything. She could do
she-
everything.
Her voice is beautiful.
Sade gets paid
She is beautiful.
every
She's
time
got
she
me
does
laid.
something.
She has got me so much. And she has got me laid so many times.
Wow.
So many times.
Wow.
Because the white
Because
man
it certainly
breaks
wasn't you, obviously.
No, I have no game.
I tell you
I
what.
put some shot.
You got a problem with erectile dysfunction? Don't take no pills. Throw some
Sade on.
throw some Love Deluxe
that
on,
dick
man.
gets
Just
hard,
fucking-
and those panties
Uh,
drop.
shameless,
words that-
shameless
the words
plug.
that are coming out of
Also an
Mark-
aphrodisiac. Also an aphrodisiac.
By the way, I just wanted to say the words that are coming out of Marcus's face is not the words of One
My
Love
fa-
Massive.
That's fair.
Because he just said Sade would do what?
Sade? Who's
Sade.
Sade?
Sade.
Who's Sade?
She got the suspense box. She got the suspense
She got.
box.
She got.
I like to say
suspensory.
Sade got the
I
suspense.
like to say Sade
She got
because
the
I don't want. I don't
suspensory.
want to. I don't want to. Because the way you guys are talking about Sade,
Sade.
Sade, yeah, the way you're
Sade.
supposed to say it.
Why don't you
Yeah.
let the
She
man
actually has a record where there's the phonetic pronounce
exactly. Yeah.
next to her name that says Sade.
Sade.
But there's no
So
R
the
in there?
R in there, it's like when your homies try to say nigga, but they throw the hard R on the end, and you're
Nigger.
like, yo,
Nigga.
yo,
No.
really? You were so.
I really don't, I really don't understand that.
I feel like you just hard R'd. You just
Time out.
you just
Backyard.
gave Sade the hard R.
I'm sorry. I like how
Backyard.
Tracy just said
Unnecessarily.
nigga. I'm sorry.
Backyard.
Stop.
Backyard.
The
Backyard.
I can't believe I used my safety word.
Oh.
The backyard man.
Backyard. Next, move the conversation on.
I'm sorry.
It's all about that diamond life, y'all.
Black Panther. Wakanda.
Yo, who saw Black Panther? Come the fuck on.
I haven't seen it yet.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
I work fucking 90 hours a week.
90 hours a week?
90?
I work 16.
No, we all just were like, holy shit.
I mean,
Are there 90 hours in the week? Like, hold on, let me do the math real
need to
quick.
see Wakanda.
yeah, you might need a trip to Wakanda more than anything.
No, I work 15 hours a day, 16 yesterday.
Oh my gosh.
So that's 30.
Go see that shit tomorrow, motherfucker.
What are you trying to do? Buy 3 houses?
I'm trying to survive.
He's Jamaican, apparently. He works 3 jobs.
You own property?
Not yet.
No.
Obviously
You got
not. He
babies?
works 16 hours a
You got
day.
babies?
90 hours a day. That means
You
you,
own a-
slept like
You got
4
car
hours
payments?
Yeah, no,
a
I slept
day.
4 hours, 3.5 last
Look.
night.
If you
I
ain't got
had to take a
That's
nap
why he
before
was
I
so
came in.
snappy today when we got in here.
That means you sleep 8 hours in 2 days.
Yeah, that's about right.
You know, you got to get your work-life balance in order, man. I mean, it's
Anyway.
What are you
it's really
cooking?
important. It's really
Lobsters?
important.
Have you seen
Every
Black Panther?
5 minutes or something? Like, are you?
Let's get back to Black Panther. And give
Have
it
you
the
seen
respect
Black
it
Panther?
deserves.
Have I seen? Oh my god!
Thank you.
Handshake.
Well, see, you know, we were doing the polite thing.
I like that. I like that.
You can do it too. You just got to see Wakanda.
You just got to go see it first.
All right.
I-
I'm
you'll
off Wednesday.
We had to,
I hear white
we didn't
people
want
will
to be,
burst
we
into
didn't want to be
flames if they do the
colonizers
Black
up in
Panther
that
dap.
the first week.
I
you
hear
know?
if you the
We
Black
had to
Panther-
give black people the space
First
to see
of all,
it first.
first of all,
I heard-
I
stop,
agree with
stop.
him. I agree with
I
him.
heard-
One person at a time.
I heard a rumor
Yeah.
that if you're a white person and you haven't seen Black Panther and you do the dap, you'll burst into flames.
So I need to go see it first.
So just
you
make
couldn't
sure-
see, like he said,
Before you
you
fake it.
can't see it in the first week. First of all, you can see it, but you got to go to your local Georgetown theater.
No.
You got to go to your Uptown theater.
No.
You cannot be at a.
No, there's a whole
No,
discussion
no.
about
No,
this.
no,
I
There's a
disagree.
whole
I
whole
disagree.
discussion about
I disagree.
this.
I disagree.
Marcus could not come to a
I
Magic
disagree.
Johnson theater.
He
I
could.
mean,
In the first
he
week.
could.
In the first,
He
for the
could.
first week, no.
No. But he's not saying that he couldn't in the sense that he couldn't. He's saying that it's respectful.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was saying.
I was just saying you could, but you're
No,
just
no, of
not
course
allowed
you
to
could.
complain when everybody talks through the movie.
I think white people understand it even more when they go to the.
You should go to a Magic. If you white, you should go see Black Panther at a Magic Johnson
No,
theater.
absolutely.
Exactly.
But wait.
Not
Marcus
trying to
can
give
get
Magic
away with
Johnson
that.
any
There's
money.
not a lot of
But
white
no,
people
Just
that
go
can get
see a
away with
movie.
that.
Go see Black Panther in an urban neighborhood.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
Chinatown's
just-
closest for me, so I mean, that's like
just-
50-50.
And just enjoy the experience. and
Not
don't get
50-50.
mad
It's like
when people
75.
cheer and talk and shit through
Yeah.
the
25.
movie.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw it with
No,
my son and my stepdad.
Oh, no,
My stepdad will talk through all kinds of shit.
What movie theater did you go to?
We went to the Magic Johnson out by like FedEx Field.
How's PG Mall? PG County Mall.
PG doesn't have one. But
Wait, they closed
PG
it?
County Mall. has a
PG
movie
County
theater.
PG Plaza never had a movie theater. You're thinking of Beltway Plaza.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Out in
Beltway
Greenbelt.
Plaza. Yeah.
And-
No. It's no. I've been there.
No.
No.
you're
You
really
have not.
Right behind the mall.
There's only been
the
one
President's
Hold on, I'm
Magic
trying to think. I'm
Johnson
trying to think. I actually
No.
did take
There's a movie theater
I did
right
take the
behind.
metro, but it was a blue
Yeah.
line.
It's
like
I think.
Largo,
It was
yeah,
the blue line.
exactly.
Largo.
I went
yeah,
to Nicholas
Largo.
Orem Middle School across the street from PG
There's
Plaza
only been-
in
It's
Brand new.
1988.
It's new.
In
No.
DC, there's only been
Oh,
two
all
Magic
right.
Johnson.
Stop.
Hold up. Apology.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna give you a
Not
half.
today,
I'm gonna give you a
colonizer.
half apology. I'm
That means he's seen the movie.
shit.
He's seen the movie.
gonna give you
He's
half.
seen the movie.
gonna give you half apology.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
If you say somebody's a colonizer, that means you've seen the movie.
And all my
You
friends
made
were
it-
like,
you made it sound like there
all
was
my
one
friends
in
were like, I'm
PG
pretty sure
Plaza,
colonizer was not a
and
part of your
that's-
vocabulary
yes.
before
Yes.
today.
I go there quite often.
It's right next to it.
I go there quite often.
Colonizer, you got to be quiet.
is
Let
that-
the
is
other
that
guy
good
talk.
enough?
Just start barking at him. Just start barking at him.
Is colonizer like a thing
Yeah,
now in
wait,
2018?
have you
That's
missed
what-
this? Have you
I
missed
mean,
this?
no. I've heard whispers of it here and there. And
I thought
been
you're on Facebook and Twitter
Oh,
trolling all the time.
I-
Have you
No,
missed this?
It got bigger.
Boo, do
because
you
of
have Black Twitter?
Black Panther?
Wait,
made
I thought
colonizer
Twitter was
bigger.
Black Twitter.
If
you
you are white and you,
I have like
I follow cousin Angela and Kid Noble. I mean, my Twitter's
I'm not really on
black,
Twitter
dude.
like that. I
Like,
have, but I do kind of have like Black Facebook, so I see all this shit, and this has
Black
been a thing.
Facebook.
This has been a thing.
Wait,
no,
stop.
but this
Make
year,
sure you say that
It's
the
been
right
great.
way.
He got a point. He got a point.
Not blackface.
Black Facebook.
Book.
He got, he has a,
Black
Hold
Facebook.
on, I'm confused. Is there a Black Facebook?
yeah, there is a black face.
If all your
Afro
friends
Facebook.
Yeah, kind of.
Not to be confused with blackface.
Like I have to educate my parents on
Book.
shit because they don't know, and I'm
They don't
like,
know.
I'm trying to explain to them what's going on in the community, and they're like,
What is
really?
this black Twitter?
I mean, Chuck D was the first person I ever followed on Twitter. Like, I've
Yeah,
kind of
what's
built,
up?
and I've kind of built my shit up
Then
from
you
there.
got, you got
That's a
black
good person.
Twitter.
I just,
You know
how
what
do
I'm
you
saying?
parse Twitter? Like, there's just so much. Like,
There-
I can't. Like, Facebook's bad enough, but Twitter is like worse. It's like diarrhea. Everybody's got diarrhea.
You know what I do? I go.
You can't even hashtag black
people that
Twitter to
either
get
make
black Twitter.
people that make me laugh, or people that post shit that's like, yeah, you know what? That shit's so fucking legit.
Yeah.
I gotta fucking
No, I mean, I get like
Ripple
why
that.
you would like something, but I'm saying like if I log into my Twitter, there's like 1,000 tweets, and that's like
Aren't
that's
you
like in
fucking-
every like 10 minutes or something like that. You know,
Yeah,
so
sorry.
like, I can't really get into it. You know,
I
what
mean, well, because I also was really delayed in how and when I got into it. You know what I mean? My shit's the people that I follow is the number is pretty low.
all right.
By the way,
so
I'm
you only
just gonna
follow
let
like
you-
50 people or something.
By the way, I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna
Yeah.
randomly just say Wakanda.
Wakanda.
That's like how I like how I say it. You know.
All right, we're gonna make ourselves.
I follow 200 people.
That's not bad.
yeah, I think I follow like 2,000, and I can't deal with it. This is too many.
You follow 2,000?
I mean,
It's
I don't
okay.
know. People follow you, and then you feel kind of bad if you
Sorry.
don't follow them back, and then it just ends up being a thing. And like,
It's fine.
You need to get something together with yourself.
well,
That's
I
what
actually
that
just don't. I just don't log in anymore. Although I do.
To follow someone to follow them back. No.
No,
Yeah,
I don't. I
that's-
don't do that. I don't do that. I'm just saying that, like, if somebody follows me, like, I know a lot of people. And I'm a
And
DJ. I've been
speaking-
DJ for
speaking
a long
of black-
time. Somebody follows me and I do know them. I gotta follow them back. I'm an asshole if I
If
don't
they,
do that,
if they
right?
can't do the handshake, don't follow them.
All right. Well, that's only like in the last month.
Remember.
So you know.
All right, gentlemen and ladies, we're gonna make ourselves out of here. Final thoughts.
Wow, it's
Final thoughts.
Yeah, when you have fun, it goes by.
Oh damn it! I had it all.
Well,
oh
you
wait, hold
go
on.
First thoughts are.
I had it set up. Shout out to, excuse me. I'm trying to find her name. Karen.
The CPAC lady.
Karen.
I'm sorry. Look.
Yeah.
we got
Shout out
pauses
to
that's gonna happen.
shout out to the journalist that went to CPAC and called out Republican hypocrisy related to sexual harassment, rape, and sexual allegations, and supporting child molesters like Roy Moore. Somebody, please, if you can, help me find out this woman's name so I can get her proper and give her the props she deserves. But this woman, conservative journalist, went in front of a CPAC panel, which was addressing the Me Too movement, which is surprising in and of itself that they would even have that as a platform. And in a room full of flavorless orange Kool-Aid drinking people,
They gotta get votes too.
call these people out and had to be escorted out, by security. So it takes big balls to walk into the lion's den and call people out on, Mona Karen. That is her name. Columnist, senior fellow, from the Ethics and Public Policy Center. Shout outs to you. What you did was really fucking brave. And shout outs to all the Parkland kids for, not taking any shit. Keep fighting the fucking good fight. And one last thing I'm going to say is if you're going to give these Parkland kids as much love and attention and respect as they do deserve, we need to turn our attention to Flint, Michigan. There is still a shit ton of people up there who do not have clean water to drink. This ain't about bullets. This is about survival.
Yeah.
Pure and simple water. When the shit hits the fan and we all resort back to fucking Mad Max times, the only currency that's going to fucking matter is water. And if we can give these Parkland, Florida kids, this much love and respect, we got to look out for these kids in Flint that don't have this same level of attention, and,
We're talking about clean water.
we're talking about
We didn't even get
water.
to South Africa.
They ain't even.
You know what?
bitching
No
about it.
disrespect to South Africa, but fuck South Africa.
Yeah, really.
Like
Man, I don't want to say fuck
let's
that.
not-
no, you're wrong. No, you're right.
But there's a time
But,
where you got
They ain't
to.
got-
there's
they
a
don't
karmic.
have
There's a
one.
What happened to
what's
Wakanda
happening
over there?
What's happening? What's
Come
happening in
on,
South? What's happening in South Africa is a tragedy, but some might view this as karmic backlash.
Yeah, it's just fighting
You
for
know?
your own for
For
once.
a
you know,
man that look like
just-
Umbak.
I mean, there's a lot of people that live in South Africa.
There's a lot of people who live in South Africa. And look, nobody should be starving. Nobody should be dealing with drought. But we're talking about man-made. We're talking about a man-made situation.
Yeah.
Right.
Man didn't create the drought in South Africa.
They're doing absolutely nothing.
No,
to
no
it.
one.
Man definitely,
I mean, kind of, but I see what you're saying.
Man
I know what
definitely
you're saying.
sat by and watched this infrastructure disintegrate.
And this is all
No,
about.
they got paid for
and
it.
we're talking
They
about.
got
and
paid.
got
Yeah.
paid for it.
We're talking about
For it.
fucking pipes though, which is kind of crazy though.
You know.
Well, no. It was also because they took water
Like, if
from
Trump-
the wrong place, and they knew damn well that it was the wrong.
Oh
place.
yeah,
Yeah.
they actually
Piping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was
Yeah,
actually,
But it was
warned about
cheaper. It
There
saved
was
them like
lead-
$3 million.
Yeah.
So you know
yeah. So
Yeah.
you know, and you know, if
that's what matters.
if
not
SCROTUS
lives.
if SCROTUS really wants to impress me with an infrastructure package, he should have some money set aside for the Flint.
SCROTUS?
I haven't
Flint-
heard that one.
I
That's
haven't-
Yes,
that's a good one.
SCROTUS, so-called ruler of the United States.
I
Hashtag
thought
that
that was a SCOTUS, but SCROTUS.
No,
which
SCOTUS is
also
Supreme Court.
Right. No, but I thought it was like
SCROTUS.
I thought it was like SCROTUS going on the Supreme Court because they're kind of some Bamas too.
SCROTUS,
Like, let's be honest.
so-called
SCROTUS.
ruler.
Someone Claw, right?
So-called ruler.
Yeah, I like that.
So
That's good.
sorry.
Hashtag
You haven't
that shit.
seen the movie Claw?
Cannibal, your final thoughts.
Well, I mean, that was real deep and honorable, but
Keep-
I'm gonna
keep
be a
it
little
light,
more
keep it light.
self-serving and
Do
be
it.
like, you know, sign up for the Voyager Club. It's really a novel idea, and I think it's something that you know, help support local DC business.
VoyagerClubDC.com.
Get yourself some really good quality shit.
Why not
'cause,
get
like,
high in
there's that
Wakanda?
too. And yeah, I mean, it's kind of a no-brainer, really.
Voyager Club DC.
Bars closing here. I don't know about the rest of you guys.
Yeah,
I actually love
so
that idea.
I would say go for it.
We should all shotgun a beer.
No.
Nah, totally. I'm glad you said no. I'm glad you said no because
Instantly
my heart
regretted
wasn't
saying
saying
that.
that.
Let's be responsible.
I want everybody to go to live.onelovemassive.com, onelovemassive.com, and sign up for our new website. Please sign up. Follow us. Log on. We have a ton of new shows. We have a lot of great shows on there.
It's actually a really great platform.
It is really awesome.
It's really cool.
The new
Giving you music, giving you politics, giving you culture, entertainment.
It's a beautiful new website. I actually
It's really nice.
what we're doing
Shout
there-
out to Molly on that. That was
Yeah,
really
thank you,
nice.
Molly. For me, my final thoughts is I thank you for you coming on. Thank you for having that. Boo, thank you for coming on.
My pleasure.
I think I said a lot of in the open thoughts. You know, just support the kids that are trying to make a movement and try to be positive. Don't knock the kids down for actually doing the right thing. Like, don't.
Move forward.
Yeah, I just did. Don't knock the kids for actually doing something because I mean they're acting like more adults than the adults are acting like. So
Yeah.
you know, amen to them. So, like I said, thank you for joining us for another wonderful DC as Fuck show. Big thank you to Grandson Universal, Chuck Levin, One Love Massive, DC as Fuck, and
Crushing Apparel.
VoyagerClubDC.com.
please go to Instagram, DC as Fuck Show minus a U. Find me as Marcus2767 on Twitter, the Pasteurized Chef on Instagram. I am the Pasteurized Chef. This is
Tracy.
just Tracy now.
Just Tracy.
It's just Tracy. It's not. What was your old name? Glitterbug or Lightning Bug or something?
Still same name. It was Lightning Bug.
Lightning Bug.
Lightning Bugs.
Lightning Bugs. All right, guys. Love you. We out.
I believe the children are the future.
We out.
Let them lead the way. Give it up for my band, Sexual Chocolate.
By the way,
Wakanda. Wakanda.